Miller's a fine soldier. He's doing his utmost to protect the young captain. He, too, has finally found someone to believe in.
Good day.
Getting a lot of updates here. Miller's an amazing swordsman, but he's an utter deadbeat. Although he seems to have turned over a new leaf now. He's running around all over the place for any leader. Speaking of Emmy, could it have been you? I don't want to believe that you could have done it, but it was you who brought me the sword.
Hi.
I can't trust anybody right now. Don't talk to me. Oh, jeez. Alright, let's switch the time.
Hi there.
I enjoyed being with Andreas. It's usually me who does the chasing, you see, but the best thing I hear is someone say, I love you.
Hi there.
I'm happy with him being some low-ranked night watchman. I'm so glad I have Andreas. Good for her. Yeah.
How's it going?
So depressed and weedy and a loser and ugly and no one likes me and so on. At least things can't get any worse for me, eh?
How's it going?
I'm a soldier in the defense force, but I may as well be invisible. No one even knows I'm alive. I feel like I'm a living ghost, but it's not as if I can do anything about it because I'm a loser. Wow, dude. Wow. I still say that the one sort of downside, not downside, one sort of letdown I have is like they have so many dialogue changes in this game with different quest events, but no one in Colony 9 mentions the fact that Fiora is like Machina now. Mephi has decided to move. Colony 6 is near home. Oh, Colony 6! Woot! But Mephi's still a bit confused. Mephi's life here not so bad. Mephi knows another scientist in Colony 9 not very well. It would not be good if 2 scientists moved away. Should I leave my work to other scientists? Invite to Colony 6. Thank you so much. Mephi will do a good job. Mephi will go see friend to get ready to go. Mephi hopes he can see in Colony 6 sometime. And so Minus says, hey, there's a pretty hidden quest. Now that you talked to Jan, go talk to Dionysus in the residential district in the morning. Okay. Yeah, we can do that. Mephi has moved to Colony 6. Reconstruction +2, population +3. Oh, there's like stats I don't even know about. Alright. Our affinity chart for Colony 9 is probably our most complete one. Like, look at this. The affinity chart's really filling out, especially on the left side. Looks like we have a bit of an empty spot here and here. I don't know if that's just an empty spot or not. And there's a huge one here on the Mechon side of things. And Colony 6. I'm guessing Colony 6 might extend this way a bunch because we haven't got all the people there yet. Like, for instance, Mephi just showed up over there, right? Like, look at all these connections here. Pretty great.
How's it going?
I think I'm about to try developing a love potion. Then I wouldn't need to make an effort with the ladies. But could a Hom scientist really come up with something like that? Come back.
How's it going?
Maybe thinking about why I failed in love is better use of my time. I had Monica wrapped around my little finger. Why'd she leave? Creating love potions will let me figure that out.
How's it going?
Alright. That's all you have to say.
Hello.
Monica's cooking was superb today, again, as always. We found happiness, but I just hope it doesn't ever end.
Hello.
I'm the happiest man in the world. Monica is so... What's that? Stop babbling, give me some work? I know. I'll shut up now. I'm glad those guys worked out.
Hello.
So they're both getting along fine. That makes me feel better. Now I can concentrate on my work more.
Hello.
Probably don't need to go home for another 6 months. I should be able to make real progress without any distractions.
Hi there.
It's weird. My heart should be pounding, shouldn't it? I mean, we've been going out for long enough for sparks to fly, but instead I just keep feeling empty and alone. Am I overthinking things?
Hi there.
The last guy was a wild one, so I went for an elegant type this time. I guess this won't work out either.
Hello.
If you don't mind listening, I'd like to get some things off my chest. Do you remember my father at all? He used to swing a hammer above his head all day, every day. He used to build and fix machines and was really good at it too. He ran his own place, Sword's Smithy he called it. The best one in the entire colony, everyone said it. But he died a year ago in that battle with the Mechon, and I couldn't even keep his shop open. I had to close it down. That's why it's vital that I at least find something to do with my life. You know, talking about it made me feel a lot better. I'll think it over some more. Quest!
Hello.
Ooh, fiddlesticks. I was really hoping I could ask Shulk for a favor. Why is he never around? Oh, okay. So this is something I've noticed. The last time we got a quest that gave someone a skill tree, they had to be the person to talk to them. So I'm going to guess this one gives Shulk one. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's my theory. Let's see if I'm right.
Hello.
It's actually forcing us to use Shulk to get the quest. Shulk, you've been doing a lot of good deeds lately. The helpless and the hopeless alike. You fix their problems. I'm not exactly that desperate, but I am a bit lost at the moment. It's been a year now. I need to decide what I'm doing with my life. Doesn't sound good. True, but I'm sure you could find a solution, Shulk. You're right, dumb man. I'm sure we'll work it out. I'm so confused. It's really been getting to me recently. Can I ask your advice? I know you're bad with machines, but you can do other things. You don't need to worry. It's not about money. I sold my dad's shop. That's left me in an okay situation for now. Wait, that's not what I wanted to talk about. Come on, Shulk, listen to me. Alright, listen to her long story. Thanks, this could be a bit of a long chat, so bear with that in mind.
Hello.
I know I'm always wandering around out here at night, but it's not just for the sake of it. I have a good reason. I'm mulling over my future. I'm mulling as hard as I can in the hope that I'll figure it all out. Narrowing down the options is so difficult. It's taken about the same amount of time you've spent fighting. If you'll let me tell you about it, we could both take a short break. It's fine with me. Is it? Thanks. You always do make a good listener. I've got a point where I've narrowed it down to 2 options. Now I can't decide between them. I've spent forever thinking it over. I just can't know for sure which one would suit me best. I think I'll go crazy unless someone helps me choose. I can see the problem. I knew you would. Anyway, next time we chat, I'll tell you all the details.
Hello.
Okay, so the first career path I'm considering is the Defense Force. Don't tell me your first thought was her? A soldier? No way. Well, think again. I'm actually a really good shot. The lieutenant even told me I'd soon be an expert if I signed up. But there are some drawbacks. 1, fighting is really dangerous. And fine, that one's a bit obvious. 2, I'm very bad with machines. What if it turns out I can't service a gun properly? I won't even be able to train. But if it works out, I could do all right for myself. The pay is good, and I think I'd enjoy the lifestyle. There are definitely some good arguments on both sides. Do you mind if I think it over? Not at all. I've certainly spent long enough doing that.
Hello.
It's a lot of talking. Right, the other career path I might try to go down is being a sculptor. Don't laugh. I've got a budding interest in it. I've carved a pendant out of wood. I wouldn't say I'm that good yet, but it's so much fun. I could become Kenny Rowan's pupil and learn properly. There are problems with this option too, though. 1, it doesn't pay very well at all. And 2, it's not exactly the most social of activities. I probably have no one to talk to all day but my own sculptures. Possibly not the best career path if I'm trying to land a band. But I do enjoy it a lot. I'm glad everything worked out. Do you mind? I know my explanation is a bit long-winded and annoying, but that's just because it matters so much to me. Let's take a deep breath and carry on. I'm nearly finished.
Hello.
Realistically, I'm sure I'd be able to do either job. I have an innate ability for one and a keen interest in the other. I guess there's no wrong answer. They'll both have ups and downs. But that's exactly why it's so hard to decide. You pick for me instead. Nikki, but it's your life we're talking about, your entire life. Don't worry. I won't hold a grudge against you. In fact, I won't have any regrets. Whatever you decide, I'll do it and never look back. But there's no hurry. I'll wait until you've thought about it properly. Excuse me.
Hello.
Okay, Shulk. Which career path do you think would suit me best? Sculptor. It's important to try new things. Better to regret doing something than regret not doing it. That's what I always say. Though I try to be a bit more eloquent. Anyways, I made my decision. Thank you. You're welcome, but don't think it actually did anything. Oh, stop being so pessimistic. You gave me the push I needed. Now, I sort of wish I hadn't. What if it all goes wrong? You worry too much, Shulk. It'll be fine, I guarantee. Never realized before, but you're pessimistic as well sometimes. Pessimistic, huh? I think it's nice in a way. It shows how kind and caring you are. But most of the time, it's still better to be confident in yourself. You're right. But you should remember to take your own advice, Desiree. True. I really have to do my best in my new career. Otherwise, I'd be eroding your self-confidence as well as mine. That's all the motivation I need, so thanks for everything. That whole quest is just talking to her a lot. Alright. Swept gear. Cool. And Shulk's pessimism skill branch has been unlocked. So yeah, I thought that's what it was going to be. The same thing happened when we were doing Melia. They started calling her, what is it? Reticent. And she's like, reticent? I'm like, yeah, reticent. And this sounds like pessimistic. Yeah, pessimistic. Alright, so increased vision time. Okay, that's cool. Aggro down, that's very cool. Burst affinity rate up. Aggro down some more. I'm loving all these. Grants immunity to... Oh, so this one is if I get hit, I lose aggro. So if I gain aggro and start getting hit, I lose aggro. That's kind of cool. Stat down defense. Grants immunity to debuffs that reduce your stats. Wow. What is this? Improved arts with bonus effects from behind. We'll finish that one and then we'll do pessimism. What's pessimism give to eat the defense up? Alright. Sweet. So that's 2 out of 7 have their 4th one now. Let's put our girls back together again for now. Does Ricky already have 9,999 hit points? Is that real? What? Wow. So he maxes out his hit points at 60? How long has he been that far? I wasn't really paying that much attention. Look at that. I do have an HP up on him. Maybe I don't need it. Okay, he's not quite maxed out without the gem. But like, that just means he doesn't need an HP gem. Like at all. What else can we put on him? Let's give him an ether up. Just keep those going. I just looked over and saw the 9s and was like, wait, what? Alright. Well, we should still finish talking to everybody in town, see if we're missing any other quests. But it's good to know that means that our affinity must be at least 4.5, right? We're getting really close to maxing out Colony 9. Or our reputation, I guess.
How's it going?
Me and this place, we don't suit each other. And the other residents have become complacent and lazy. I feel like my frontier spirit is getting crushed by this place. Why don't you go to Colony 6?
How's it going?
We just clear away the rubble and go back to normal? How about making an effort to right the wrongs of the situation? I want to live somewhere full of possibilities, not this dump. So go to Colony 6. I guess that Colony 6 isn't nice enough to get them yet. That's like the third person I've talked to that is very clearly like a Colony 6 person. I just don't have the option to tell them to go yet. That Nopon is the first person I've actually gotten the option for.
Hi there.
All right.
I'm trying to think what we should do next to help Colony 9.
All right.
You guys, again, just ignore me and do whatever you like. It's what you do anyways. Probably the best for the colony. You know, all's well that ends well. Alright.
What is it?
Desiree is amazing. Her enthusiasm makes her a fast learner, and she's improving daily. Just seeing her enthusiasm is a real motivation to me.
What is it?
Apparently I'm quick on my feet. Desiree teased me about it the other day. Probably started living a bit too hard and fast without realizing it. Wonder if Kenny and Desiree are going to become a thing. She was worried if I made her a sculptor that she wouldn't be able to find a man.
Hello.
I'm going to talk with my teacher now. Colony 9 isn't exactly known for its fine sculptures, but my teacher thinks we can change that.
Hello.
I'm so glad I talked to you. I hope you achieve your dreams as well. I'm glad I talked to you too. I got a skill tree out of it.
What is it?
There's another one. Eric's working much harder these days. I'm very impressed with him. The things he's building don't seem to do much, but never mind. It just goes to show that when you're free of worry, you research better. I'm going to work even harder as well. I can't let him beat me.
What is it?
My research is going quite well. Being on my own really helps me concentrate. Stop letting your eyes glaze over.
What is it?
Alright.
Yes?
Arno is a real gent the other day. He treated me to lunch. But he said my new articles just aren't biting enough for his taste. Can't really argue with him, to be honest.
Yes?
Now my loan's been written off. Sylvian's started being thrifty. We've actually managed to save some money for the first time. How am I meant to put across a poor man's perspective now? Too much money. Don't worry, you can give it to me. Dunban's fourth is in Valak. Ricky and Charla's are in Frontier Village. And Ryan's requires certain Colony 6 immigrants. Fiora's is on the phone arm. Well, thank you for all that, Midas. That gave you some targets there. Midas says, certain Colony 6 people you want to have higher housing, commerce, etc. Some won't immigrate until certain others have immigrated. Okay. I'm sure we'll figure it all out. So I'm going to talk to these couple people here. And then we're going to go back to morning to talk to that person he said we could get a quest from. And then I think we'll be done in Colony 9 for now.
What do you want?
I made dinner for someone the other day. He said it was great, and that felt pretty good. I know I don't look the type, but I quite enjoy a bit of cooking.
What do you want?
Wonder who should cook for next time. Maybe the captain, but I wouldn't want it to look like I'm sucking up. Or maybe I'll make something tasty for that old guy again. Oh, I think he likes Minnie a lot more than she likes him.
Ooh.
There's another one. Well, we got a lot of reputation ups here. Sometimes eat with Nira and Lucas. They look so happy.
Ooh.
It's so good to have friends. I hope they stay close even when they are grown up.
Hello.
I wonder when Zukazu is right. I wonder where Zukazu is right now. I don't see how someone so small can go out adventuring. I bet you he's worn out and resting in a cave somewhere.
Hello.
Maybe I just wanted me and my brother to stay together forever. Yeah, maybe.
Good day. Good day.
You get what I'm saying, though? Who wants to sit around debating who is the nicest girl in Colony 9? He says one girl, another guy says a different girl. I'm gonna get myself a change of scenery quick. Why don't you go to Colony 6?
Good day.
I know what you're gonna say, bro. They're no different from me. They're all bad as each other. I get it. I really do. Thing is, I want to better myself. I want to go somewhere where no one makes fun of my name. Somewhere I can be a real man and make something of myself.
Good day.
Yep, can't do it. Get another, probably Colony 6 person. I gotta start writing these people down so I know who to go back to later. Also wanted to check up here. There was a guy up here.
Hello.
Looks like they've begun reconstructing Colony 6. This is my chance. I don't have to spend the rest of my life scavenging in the dirt. I want to make a fresh start in a new town where no one knows me. There we go. I've been waiting for the day you'd come and say those words to me. It'll be a new beginning for me. See you around. Alright. Reconstruction 2, population 3. Sweet. Alright, so the person you said was... Talk to Dionysus in the residential district in the morning. Okay.
Good day.
Let's make it morning.
Who's there?
Jan's become infatuated with a female soldier about 20 years old. She's saved a lot of lives and is quite popular, but even so, shouldn't a man of his age be doing such things? What do you think? He's too old for that girl? I mean, she doesn't really think that way about him, so I think that's probably definitely the right answer. Exactly. He should know better at his age. Such an old fool. Ooh, neural network. Oh, what was that achievement? Is that for getting the affinity chart all filled up? Trying to read these. Oh man. It's 150 of them. It's hard to find the one. Achieve burst affinity into infinity? What? It's difficulty 1. I don't know what that means. Fight something stronger than your party and win? I haven't gotten that. How does that work? Did a trial? Network of knowledge. Neural network. Helps people form an affinity for one another 100 times. Cool.
Who's there?
Interests are the key to a long life. Marsh is the same. I admire her love for her kids.
Who's there?
I'm the oldest person in Colony 9, and even so, I'm fit as a fiddle. Wonder how? Exercise, and plenty of it. Fair enough. Alright. I think Colony 9's as far as we're going to get it right now. The next big area... Let's check Bionis's... let's check each area, actually. There could be quests in Tefra Cave, for all I know. Jan should have a new quest for me. Okay, I'll go try and check on Jan. Come on. Let's see, Jan will be up here, yeah? Buy something stronger, use a red nameplate. Okay. Well, I'm sure we'll get that eventually. Yep, there's a quest.
Who's this?
Dionysus is getting right up on back lately. He says I should be ashamed of chasing young girls at my age. Do you know how hurt that makes me feel? Please tell me more. She shows as much concern for others as she does for herself. Is this her strength? Ellie is staring at me. Did I say something odd? Regret, then remorse. I took a long, hard look at myself, and after he came to speak to me, and that got me thinking, I don't want the youngsters of today to turn out like me. That's why I've decided to give you whippersnappers a test. You have to pass so you don't turn into weak adults. Defeat Elder Gragas near Nopon Arch in Machina Forest. Alright. Good choice. You can't end up like me. Alright, we'll give it my best shot. Yes, let us aim to resolve this matter as quickly as possible. So thanks again, Minus, for helping me find... I probably would never have found that quest anytime soon. I probably would have found it eventually just because I talked to everybody over and over again eventually. But it's definitely very helpful to have someone, feeding me information. Alright, let's check Bionis's leg. I'm just doing a quick once over to see if I see any obvious quests. I'm not going to go exploring the whole place right now. Okay. Looks clean. Colony 6. Oh, we can't see the quest unless we actually go there. That quest is probably the one with the weirdest requirements. Oh, okay, that wasn't that bad.